Do you think you could be in trouble and then you realise it's too late? Often with, especially liver problems with alcohol, damage won't show up in blood tests, and people still carry on drinking. We're feeling a bit rough, and they drink through withdrawals, and some become top drinkers, and then heavy drinkers, and they deny it. Oh, I only drink this, I only drink that, and they start comparing themselves to others. I don't drink as much as John. He has 12 pints a day. I only set for 6. All this sort of thing. I've been to the doctors there, so I look all right. Bloods have come back fine. What's the problem? What a lot of people don't realise is, in routine blood tests, as happened with me, damage never showed. And often it's not until you get a scan for something else that it shows up, or you have very severe symptoms like I had, which was just about the end, really, when you get a sinus fluid and you feel ill, you've lost a lot of weight, you've got no muscle mass, all this sort of thing, you're not eating properly. But a lot of people don't realise they're in trouble until it's too late. And I didn't. A lot of my friends didn't. Big drinkers I'm talking about. They always assumed that, oh, I'll be all right. I'll be fine, I'll have a few. I'm going to get through withdrawals when I get a bit older. But I'll sort it out. Another year goes by. You're doing a bit less? No. I should doing a bit more. Got a few more stresses at work, a few more stresses in the family, and all this sort of thing. But you know yourself you're drinking too much. So get yourself checked. The problem is, I think, a lot of the GPs now are saying, cut down. And when you get to the point of being even a heavy drinker, it's hard to cut down because that's your life, isn't it? A lot of people's lives revolve around the drink. Now I drank at home as well, that's how I got into a mess. A lot of people will this weekend, because it's bank holiday, go to the pub and see everybody else and have a good time. I think they're going to have a good time. They'll be home tomorrow, and then they'll have a hair of the dog tomorrow, maybe about midday. But who says it's all right to drink on a Saturday at lunchtime? It's not on a Monday at lunchtime, even if you're day off. It's all sort of socially engineered to this pattern, isn't it? There's a pattern of drinking in the UK where people don't got much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because not everybody works 9 to 5, Even shift workers. I remember when I was back in the Met Police, I had a lot of days off during the week, because obviously you don't have every weekend off, do you? It's emergency service, same as doctors and hotel staff, all this sort of thing. We work shifts, you socialise at different times. You go to a pub on a Tuesday, there's nobody in. Not because there's not people around, it's not a done thing. Oh, we must go on Friday and Saturday. That's why there's so many public order problems Friday and Saturday. So getting back to this, you don't know until it's too late. So if you're feeling as if you've got a bit of anxiety, you feel nausea sometimes, you're getting headaches, you tend to normalise it. Oh, well, that's because I'm 47, I'm drinking too much. I'm 57, I'm 67, whatever age you are. It'll be fine, because I'm not drinking as much as him or her. And what happens is you get used to it, and you're sort of living in a constant, I was living in a constant state of withdrawal and denial. People say to me, often people would say, you're drinking far too much, Yeah, but I'm not drinking as much as him. It's a big factor. And then I found out too late. And it's a miracle I'm still here. I'm only here because of a lot of courage, a lot of battles, some good surgery, and a lot of support, and also because of my desire to get well, massive incentive to get well and to stay well. I think you've got to stay well. So you know yourself you're drinking too much, but don't let it get to that point where you realise you've really harmed yourself. Because it's not just the liver, it's the kidneys can be affected. Pancreatitis is a big one as well. Hypertension, which leads to strokes and heart attacks. You know all this sort of stuff. Numerous cancers are linked to alcohol. So it's often been said that liver disease especially is a silent killer, because a lot of people won't have symptoms and they will have damage. you'd be aware that you drink too much, but get it checked. See if you can get a scan. Because that will show up any fibrosis, fatty liver, cirrhosis, whatever you've got. Because if you're hammering your liver every day, even just with a couple of pints every day, you're going to get damage of some sort. Especially as we get older, because we're running on the fumes, aren't we, when we're older? Your body can't take it. And it's constant barrage of alcohol. You're going to get some damage. So this is a thing that was brought up by a guy today. Do you think we find out when it's too late? Is it too late? And I think it is for a lot of people. And when it gets to that stage, and I've heard people say this quite often, oh, well, I'm just going to drink myself to death because you've got to die of something. And these people are in their 40s and 50s, and they've already given up and been controlled by alcohol. That was control their lives. They need to drink in the morning to function. I was one of these people. I needed a drink to get me through the day. I needed a drink to get on public transport. I didn't drink and drive, thankfully. But I needed a drink to socialise, to go to the shop, to get ready, to go out, to do everything. I could never relax without a drink. And I, fortunately or unfortunately, found out far too late that I was drinking too much. I knew in my head, but I thought it was invincible. Jack the lad, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. No worries. All these people can't tell me what to do. I like a drink, I enjoy it. But really, I wasn't enjoying much past the first pint. I wasn't getting the buzz I used to when I was younger. And every drink after that, I was drinking for the sake of it, to be honest, because there was nothing else to do and I was bored. Because when you get to the point where you drink too much, you've got no interest really in anything. Your life becomes revolved. Your life revolves around the pub and the booze. And that's what you look forward to, seeing the people in the pub. But a lot of the people in the pub move on, And don't be worried if you stop drinking. And it's always sober's boring. You're not boring. You're having a better life than them. A lot of people want to stop and can't. And that's the key. You've got to want to stop. You've got to really push yourself because it's a daily battle, Once you're addicted, every day is a fight. Because you even go to the garage to put some diesel in my partner's car the other day. There's a big notice, 24-hour off license in the garage, petrol garage. It's so easy just to slip into it. The amount of people I talk to, because I do one-to-one support now, a lot of people will say, oh, just manage not to have a drink next, so I dip the garage to get some chocolate for the kids or something, and there's always beer on offer. When it has done, they've got Stella and Guinness and all this sort of thing piled high in the shops or at the doorway. Particularly at Christmas and New Year and Easter. Virtually every day now, isn't it? Alcohol's everywhere. It's cheap in the supermarkets. So beware of what you're doing. Come out of the denial stage and realise you've got a problem before it is too late. Because for some people, when it's too late, they will never get back. You never get back from that, and they'll pass away early. And the average age for alcohol-dependent people to die is about 55, 57, rarely past 60. 60 is quite young by today's standards, isn't it, for a healthy individual. So it'll easily shave off 20, 25 years of your life if you keep drinking. It's a start warning, but it's got to be said. I'm here to help people, not to flannen them. And it's not an easy fix. You can't just say to somebody, oh, you're going to stop in 2 days' time, you change your mindset. It's going to take a while. It takes a lot of determination, a lot of courage. And every day, as I said before, you're fighting this battle to stay sober. But it is worth it, and that's the main thing. If you benefit from the channel, then please subscribe and share it. And if you want me to cover any topics, drop me a line. I do one-to-one support, as I said. Get in touch, there's a link in there. I've got an ebook, which is really handy. It's only $5.99, price for a drink. Less than the price for a drink in some places. It's a handy guide if you've just about relapse. Check the book. It'll tell you what to do. There's some good tips in there. From me, who is an alcoholic. Recovering, but I'm an alcoholic. I've been down at the bottom of the bottle. I shall speak to you all soon.